Yo guys, what is up? And today I'm coming at you with another video, and before I just go in and shit all over this game, I do want to say, you know, Battlefield 5 is in beta right now. They delayed it by a month, so hopefully whenever the final game is released, it will be in a much better state than it currently is in right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. So Battlefield 5 so far, I just played the open beta, and it's, to be honest, it is some ass, and I hate to say it because I do like Battlefield games, but this one is really some ass. It's probably, if this was the final game, like right now in its current state, I would have to say this is the worst Battlefield game I've ever played in my entire life. So the major problem with this game is mostly all the changes DICE has made to it. You know, you have the revive mechanic, which is really fucking annoying because you can't really skip it. You can kind of fast forward through it and bleed out quicker, but that's about it. Not only that, but then after that, there's still a timer for you to spawn, which I think is retarded. I don't understand why there's a timer after you bleed out. That may be just in Grand Operations. I'm not sure if that's the same for Conquest or other game modes, because all I played was Grand Operations, so I'm just going off of based of what I played. Another issue, actually probably the biggest issue in my opinion, is the amount of ammo they give you in this game. So they give you a very small amount of ammo, and it's not like before where if you're support and you know you have an LMG, you can throw down a big ass ammo box and you know everybody just stands around it and refills. You have to manually pick up ammo out of the box, and then there's like a delay until you can use it again, and they don't give you a lot to start out with at all. They give you like I don't know, maybe 3 clips at max, and for some guns that's just not a fuck enough. I mean, understand why they do it, you know, they want to promote squad play, team play, but I mean, in public matches, that's just not how that shit works, and DICE just doesn't, you know, need to try and force players to play like that. I mean, I understand how Battlefield is supposed to be played, you know, I understand, you know, you need a PTFO, work with your squad, work with your team, but that's just not how it always works out in public matches. It's just not how shit works. And even the tanks and shit like that now require ammo, and I'm not even 100% sure how to refill the ammo on those, to be quite honest. I would assume it's kind of the same way where, you know, you got to rely on a support player to refill your ammo, but I mean, that shit is just dumb. It really fucking halts the gameplay. I mean, there's a lot of times I die because I just don't have any ammo and nobody's dropping ammo and I'm not near ammo cache. It's the same thing with health. Health in this game, you don't regen 100% like you used to in other Battlefields. You know, you gotta highly rely on the medics to drop ammo packs, and you know, you gotta highly rely on people to, you know, revive you whenever you're down and bleeding out so you can get through that bullshit quicker. But most of the time, I mean, I've had squad mates right next to me, and 90% of the time if I'm down, they're not picking me up, and 90% of the time if I got a medic close to me and I'm low on health, they're not dropping a health. I mean, it's just the way shit works. Like I said, I understand where DICE is coming from and everything, but you can't force people to play the way you expect them to play your game, especially in a massive game like this. You know, 64 players on a map, it's not gonna work out. As far as the game's connectivity goes, having some issues. Not 100% sure if it's on my end or if, you know, it's because it's a beta. You know, that's understandable. The game's a beta, so it's gonna have some connectivity issues, you know, especially with a game with 32 players on each team. As far as graphics go, game looks really good. It runs pretty well. I've heard of people complaining that, you know, it kind of stutters or lags, which I mean, I have the base Xbox and you know, I get pretty close to a consistent 60 FPS, so I don't have any complaints there. Really it's mainly just the changes DICE has made. They also, you know, changed the snipers from Battlefield 1 to where there's no longer the sweet spot like it had in that game where you get a one-shot kill without popping somebody in the heads, which I mean, it's not really a big change or anything. That's how it was in all previous Battlefield games. Before Battlefield 1, you had to get a headshot with a sniper rifle to get a one-shot kill, so not a big deal. But I mean, if they could just tweak those changes, or maybe just completely take them out, you know, give people more ammo, make the bleeding out thing so you can just automatically skip it and go to the deploy screen, it would be a much better game. Like, if they did that, I think the game would be fine. But you know, if this is what they're going for right now, I think Battlefield this year is going to have some big issues. But that's just my opinion on the game, and that's all I want to talk about today. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.